Mm-hmm. I think it's safe. Mhm. Let me look it up. If I could actually stream this game. Yeah, this game's not bad, is it? It's a horror game. I think we're good. What? No. This game looks fun. Totally not anything bad about this game. Oh, the music kind of fire. Uh, Doki Doki Literature Club. Stupid. Alright. What should I call it? Larry. Larry. Hey! Do you want me to do that the whole time? Do you want me to do voices for them? Okay. Hey! I see an annoying girl run toward me. Me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it's just kind of how it works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but staring around the high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in the front of the crosswalk and let it slowly catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. You caught me. What did I do this time? Maybe only because I stopped to wait for you. Wow, Larry's an asshole. Yeah, you say it like you were thinking about ignoring me. I guess I was thinking about ignoring you. I apologize. That's mean, Larry. Oh, she actually says Larry. That's hilarious. Well, if people stare at you and acting weird, I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I did wait for you. I guess you don't have any need to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, sorry. We crossed the street together to make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Larry, yes? Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any fucking clubs, you stupid idiot. Oh, sorry, that was in the subtitles. I've been looking either. I haven't been looking either. Yeah, that's not true. You told me you wanted to join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of the conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she says she's going on about. That is so mean. Suri likes to worry a little bit much about me, but I'm perfectly content just by getting on by the average time spending my free time in games and anime. Wow. Uh-huh. Shut up. I was thinking about how worried I am and how to socialize or having these skills before college. You fucking asshole. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Oh, that's sweet. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a neat... What is a neat? A neat. Inferiors because you're not used to the real world. What is a neat? We're hitting Google. It's probably some slow. Oh. Okay. So me. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look for a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I could promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I don't know why you're such an asshole. Why do you speak to your friend like this? This is so mean, Larry. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I think so. I guess she's worrying so much about me because she wants me to ease her mind at least a little bit. But even if she does exaggerate, everything's inside of her. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, literally you. The school day is orny as ever, and it's over before I know it. I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, literally, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. So we wants to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with an anime club. That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. Anime club? Nah, that's where all the fucking nerds are at. Hello? Sorry. Must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of class, but I just saw you sitting there spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. It's gonna make you late for your own club. Well, I thought I might need some encouragement, so I thought... Whoa. I know what you're talking about. Whoa. I gotta find that. No what? No, that you... That is insane. You can come to my club. Her club? Sorry. Yeah? There's no way I'm gonna join your club. Wow. He's such an asshole. Meanie. Sari is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had... What? Run away? You're right. Oh, reading and writing. It scares me. Literally. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be more fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show off her interest after she opposed the club and here the vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Literally. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club this year I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. They make promises you can't keep. So they... literally... Oh, great. What do you mean by that? Okay, I can tell Sari is pretty much of an airhead and she is so cunning as it have all this planned out. I can't tell. Oh, I can't tell. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yeah, let's go. Do I get to make decisions or is this just a reading game? Thus, You're right. This is the tutorial. How to make decisions. Thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sari across the school upstairs to the section of the school I rarely visit. Sari, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you not to call me a new member. Huh? I glanced around the room. Welcome to Literature Club. Pleased to meet you. Girl 1. Sorry always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Larry, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All the worlds escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute— what the fuck? What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is really Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She also won the main cupcakes according to Sarui. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Fairy says quietly into my ear and turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, Natsuki is always full of energy, and Yuri is the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Playing with her hair. Yuri appears more comparably mature and timid. She seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sarui and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. Sounds like you already know about Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Larry. Natsuki smiled sweetly. Yeah, I get it. We don't know each other well. What? I'm not doing a stupid voice? You're right. Alright, you're right. I should give them all voices. Alright. We do know each other well. We rarely talked. But we're in the same class last year. This is Larry. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little— You too, Monica. Come. Oh, hold on. Shit, that's sorry. What should sorry sound like? What should sorry sound like? Like crackhead. No, not redneck. Like a crackhead. What a Someone has a lot of energy. Come, sit down, Larry. We made the room for you at the table so we can sit down to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. What should Natsuki sound like? I cannot keep that up. I cannot keep up the Mickey Mouse voice. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I get a little too excited. What should Yuri sound like? Then how about I make some tea as well? Yeah. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Suri mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space to sit next to Mana and one space to sit next to Suri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over the corner of the wall. Literally. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room and Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sarui. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Ooh! Natsuki lifts the foil off to reveal a tray of double white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. Little cats, that's cute. Whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate we were used to make ears. Okay, I'm just gonna use my voice for Larry. That's what I'll do. To make ears. So cute. So cute! What does Monica sound like? I haven't made a voice for Monica. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. That's my Monica voice. Hey, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sarui grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sarui takes out a mouthful. Already has managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle for taking a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Icing is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thinking of me? It's not like I haven't heard this number before. Made them for you or anything. Yeah, I thought you typically did. Sorry, said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, dummy. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down in the teapot and next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom. Oh wait, that's not her. That's me. I can't read, bro. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Hehehe. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Wait, that's fuck. Jesus Christ, I can't read. Jesus Christ. This is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a while for me to memorize. Jesus. Memorize all the names. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. What? No, that's not it. Yuri looks insulted in a way. Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, the tea and the reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles and herself to release. Monica raises an eyebrow that smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sarari. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sarari seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun, exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You probably could be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader in the big club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels nothing but arguing about the budget of publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take on something that I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And it encourages others to make them get into literature and I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your temperature, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people you're both fun and worthwhile, but to make school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they all look delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't think I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Larry, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years. Yeah, literally Batman comics. I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Yeah, I just watch anime, I don't read. It looks like she has something to say, but she keeps quiet. Looks like a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that built in deep, complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them amazes me. And telling a good story, literally nerd. And telling a good story Literally Lord of the Rings, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on and clear compassionate about her reading, so basically she's yapping. No, I'm kidding. She seems reserved and timid about the moment walked in, but it's obvious the way her lies up. She finds more comfort in the world of books, not people. Well, he really just judges everyone. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. But this is amazing how the writer can deliberately take advantage of their own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I've read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might be having a conversation with the Rock. Literally, I am the Rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that. Oh, sorry. Literally having a conversation with that. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, it takes me to another world, and I can really put it down. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way that you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes start over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fun. Your cupcakes and your poems. Everything you do is cute as you are. Suri decides behind her, puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. I ain't cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess... Oh, sorry. Oh, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even your deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience? Oh, fuck. Jesus. Do you have writing experience too? Fucking wrong voice too. Give me a second. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Or I guess it's the same for Yuri. I want to read everyone's poems. Wait, fuck, wrong person. Jesus Christ. I need to stop clicking this button so much. Hold on, I'm gonna put my controller down and just click it slowly. I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in a moment for silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Question mark? Natsuki and Yuri look puzzled at Monika. Let's all go home and write poems of our own. Next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yay, let's do it! Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help each of us get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Larry? Monika smiles at me warmly once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now there's back to me talking with me joining the club. I've only come with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Oh, he's an asshole. Sorry you may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four go stare at me back with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Well, Larry, you all I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear level-headed decision when it's like this? As if writing poems is a price to pay I need in order to spend every time with these beautiful girls. Oh my god, he's such a loser. This guy's fucking pathetic. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Story wraps around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the... Sorry. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then let's make it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. I gotta sign the contract. Okay, everyone. I think that we could officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to me next meeting, so we could all share. Literally, I'm gonna be fired. Monica looks at me over once more. Larry, I look forward to see how you express yourself. Ehehe. Yeah. I could really impress the star class Monica with my mediocre writing. Oh, can I really impress I don't know. I really started feeling anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls chit-chat as you already enough to clean up their food. Hey Larry, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sarah and I never went home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind breaks after force between the four girls: Saori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every single day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow close to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make most of my circumstances and go for good fortune. Oh, I can't read. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with the writing poem tonight. I'm guessing now is the decision making. Okay. Ooh. What do you think, Daniel? These are some shitty words. Okay. Guess I'll wait for Daniel. How do I save the fucking game? Can I not overwrite this save? What does Doki Doki mean? Nice. I was waiting for you. Okay. Let's put something that's actually coherent. Definitely not email. Definitely not wrath. Or melancholy. Or shame. Maybe lazy or sunny. Or I looked up what Doki Doki means. It means heart beating. It's like the noise a heart makes. Desire. I'm gonna say sunny, you know? Poetry slam. How did I just get an achievement? Look at the achievement I just got. Do you see that? They suspend enough time during the poem minigame for the music to loop. Literally. I'll do sunny. You think that's good? Sunny. Alright, you choose the next one. Yeah. Dream? Alright. Okay, Sunny Dream Journey. Sunny Dream Rainbow? Sunny Dream Breeze. These all suck. Sunny Dream Journey. Alright, you do the next one. Sunny Dream Journey. Unending. Adventure Lash. Sunny Dream Journey and Unending Hope. I'll do Adventure, you know? Alright, you go now. Okay. Hold on, you gotta write this all out. Sunny, Dream, Journey. Hold on, I'm gonna write this all out. Sunny, Dream, Journey. What was the other one? Adventure? Sunny Dream Journey. What else? I feel like I'm missing some. Fuck, whatever. I'll just do it. Sunny Dream Journey Pat. Yeah, Insight, but that's still only 5. I'll do Flying, you know? Oh, no, Fireflies. Fireflies are cool. Alright, you do the next one. Put it on. Disoriented. I'll do Tenacious. Starscape. I'll do Vivid. That's a good one. I'll do Universe. No, Determination's better. Yeah. bliss. Depression, what the fuck? I'll do waterfall. I don't know. Incongruent? I'll do heaven. What is heaven sent? I'll do jump. What the fuck? Interesting. So you can make a really depressing one here. A jump. That sounds bad. What is entropy? Yeah. Jump part? Okay. I'll do philosophy. Literally. Promise? Nice. Alright, let's see the letter now. Does it show us? Hi again, Larry. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. Thank you for keeping your promises, Larry. I hope this isn't too overwhelming and of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, I can't deserve any slack. Sorry, he told me he didn't even want to join the club, any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Damn. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Boy, you lame. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Larry always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work even without me asking, like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is basically so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. That's so ehehehe. You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Larry could become good friends too. Sari. As usual, Sari seems oblivious to the whole weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought something for you today. Brought you something today, you know. Wait, sorry. Yeah, me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's literally nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry, made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture for you is simply a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Well, he said so. Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Future user bag pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it could keep your attention even if you usually don't read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How could this girl accidentally being so cute? God, this guy's a weirdo. She even puts out, I think I'll like it despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Do I actually have to read the book in real life? Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to take off some scheduled activities for the club, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Harry and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is always buried in a book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for me. She's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rushing to the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for tracking her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It seems like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She takes another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. Ugh. But that the only thing that hides her face, that only makes her hide her face, her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused, and then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious of how come you have two copies of the same book. Ah, well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. She bought me her own book. That's very nice of her. Even though I can't read. There's something fairly obvious that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? Oh, sorry, is that so? What is it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Makarov, the ominous-looking eye symbol on the front of the cover. Alright, I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She is targeted by people who escape from a humanist experimented prison. And while her life is in danger, she is needing to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and starts her life to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made this sound while I was going nice story, and it made such dark came out of nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. You're not a fan of that sort of thing, Larry? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reluctant from the outside, but her mind seems completely different. It does kind of... it's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a new, strange perspective. When things horrible happen just because someone wants to be evil. Because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, you thought you related to the protagonist. They made out of one naive... I can't read, bro. What is happening? They're made out to be the naive one, for letting the one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I shouldn't let you know that I should let you know I have this problem. When I let things like book and writing fill my thoughts, I forget to pay attention to other people. I'm so sorry if I end up saying something strange, so please stop me if I stop talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That means you're just passionate about reading. At least I could do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Haha. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Ugh. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book and I put it into my bag. Alright, is it fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yes. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in the company of someone. I see. It's literally you, I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what it means about Yuri reads about meaning reading in company. As if I could feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but it feels somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... You really apologize a lot, don't you? Do I? I don't really mean to. Sorry, I mean... Here, should this work right? I slid my desk up until it gets Yuri's, and I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. We each lean a bit into her shoulders, almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds onto the left side, the book between the thumbs and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm and on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides her thumb after and flips it to her side. But holding it like this, things were even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me, as I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face. She's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? I turn to the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face and our eyes meet. I don't know I'll be able to keep up with her. That is okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you longer. It's the least I could do. Wow, she's really saying I'm a slow reader. I mean, I am, but still. Since you're being so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes this page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence, so turning each page feels like almost an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over the side as she catches it with her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character reminds me of you a bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things she says and does. It's like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I could see through her head or anything. But it kind of reminds me of some of your mannerisms. I see. You remain silent for a moment. But Larry, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, it's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I don't really know you're self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant it more, it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Wow, Monica really came out of nowhere. Okay, everyone. Duh. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Duh. Yuri excels. Literally, I think Monica's gonna be the villain. That's why I gave her this voice. Yuri exhales spared her from finishing her thought. Is that alright? Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you have me looking forward to this. It is not. It's fine. He releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on the top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. Wait, I'm doing the wrong voice. In case it'll be more fun to read after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Literally, I can't wait. Sori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sori is a wrinkled sheet of loose-leaf torn paper from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I could already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri complies while reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to, sir? Who do you think? Who do you think will appreciate the poem the most? Brother. True. You know, we were talking to Yuri. Let's show it to Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced. I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poems, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends covering up her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Ahahaha. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experiences do you have? Use your imaginary and metaphors indicates you've written a lot about poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually the first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trailed off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the poem, breaking it down more and more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that here it's just that here are specific writing habits that usually are typical of new writers. It has been through that myself. I have been through that. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is to try to make their own style very deliberately. In other words, I tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form to fit it two together. In the end result, both style and expressiveness are weakened. Yuri finds once her train of thought, her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you could be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even after writing a simple poem. It's not that finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Fuck you, Daniel. It might take some time, but it comes with practice, and by learning by example and trying new things, I hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if you're apologizing to yourself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily at as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which is itself kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Can this guy not? Oh my god, I can't read this. Ghosts under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced, sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, clams? What? Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light thickens. I flicken back. Calm. Oh, brother, I can't read script. It's hard, bro. Yuri. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. Terrible handwriting? Brother, that's my handwriting wet dream. It's... Literally. What? Literally. That wasn't... Literally. You're just hanging out with stupid people, I guess. Wow. I wasn't thinking that at all. But you took a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script. Literally me, bro. Literally me. This guy is literally me, except I'm not a weirdo. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I really like the poem. Even if it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. So, are you into ghosts, Yuri? Huh? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Larry. Really? I must have totally missed that point. Well, I really suppose you only did glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings as experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps, the subject of the poem is not only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her past, remaining placed in comfort, able to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's more of a solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was too impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Literally, ours was dog water. You think so? Yeah, of course. I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. And I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Larry. For me? Damn. Me too. Who should I do it to next? You choose. That annoying friend of mine? Okay. This is a really good poem, Larry. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I'm the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his... Am I the kind of guy who would be writing sparrows in fucking goddamn it. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. Yeah, fuck you, Daniel. Fuck you. Literally. But that's why you impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Oh, he's an asshole. Well, of course. I'm really not into it yet, but it doesn't mean that I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Larry. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do. I'm sorry. I'm not sure it's not really sees a full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing that this means a lot to her and all. Yeah, I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That's my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold it to you then. Yay! Now ready to read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hehehe. Well, let's see about that. Dear sunshine, the only glow through my blinds in the morning. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad, I want breakfast. Honestly, peak. That was a bar. I wonder if she's romantically involved with someone. No. The sun, yeah, it must be. Sorry. This is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit. It's a yes or no answer. I forgot to do it last night, but at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. She did this in 2 seconds. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. How should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. I guess there's no point of arguing. Thanks anyway for showing me. Hehehe. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write you the best poem ever. I guess I'll look forward to it. Who should we do next? Or should I choose? And then you choose. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you choose after this. I guess I want to do Monica last. Because devious, you know? She's the villain, bro. Let's do Natsuki. Well, it's about... Sorry, that's not the voice. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. But excuse me, it's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess it's time for you to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. This is the greatest poem ever. Monkeys can climb. Oh, eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Bar. That's as good as the Doodle Bob bar. No. This poem sucks ass. Holy shit. What if she's 2 years old? That's hilarious. Yeah. Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems the people to express themselves? Your writing style makes your message any less valid. Exactly. It's like, it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Yeah, the monkeys can climb is a real hard hitter, you know? Yeah, clearly. I like this poem. Seeing everyone around doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But it's the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. I like to set up a rhyme at the end, but I made it fall flat on purpose. But it helps bring out a better feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess you went more into it than I realized. Nah, that's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? I guess not. I just had to humor her with her last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud that I won't take that away from her. I guess Monica, Alright, you ready for the devious voice? You chose Monica? Okay. Hi, Larry. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear. I would never hurt you. By the way, since you're new and everything, have you ever had any suggestions for a club, like new activities or things we could do better? I'm always listening. I'm always watching. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more solid in. Anyway, I want you to share your poem with me. Or I want to share your poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ahaha. Don't worry, Larry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But that's the sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand my poem to Monica. Great job, Larry. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. I guess it worked out anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? I guess it's full of imagery and symbolism. Anyway, sorry, like using simple words and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes when readers are often derive their own meaning out of it. It is very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to make something out of just what they feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It could take years of practice, assuming that Yuri has it at this point. I never really asked. Yeah, I'm sure. No one is near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning new things. I'm sure you'll end up trying. I'm sure I'll end up trying a lot of new things. It can take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That is okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find who suits out most. So don't force yourself to write what everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. How are you the present if you're not very good? You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, maybe because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It could have been me. I see the direction spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I feel blind. I reel blind. Like a film left out in the sun, but it's late. My retinas, already scorched into the permanent copy of my meaningless image. Just a little hole. It wasn't too bright, it wasn't too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole with infinite choices. I realized that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And on the other side was looking in. And he on the other side was looking in. This is actually a good poem. Here's my theory. They all like me. Or Larry. Why would they like this guy? Monica? Or no, me. Oh. But here's my theory. I'm gonna make my theories for who's gonna be who. I think Monica's gonna be like a, you know, like a, what is the word? Yandere? Like, you know, like who would do like crazy things for her spouse or someone she likes. Because like she doesn't seem normal, you know. I don't know why. I just don't trust her. And then Yuri is gonna be like the normal girl. And Sari is gonna be like jealous, you know? Or like do something crazy if I don't get with her or something, you know? And then what's the other girl's? Natsuki is gonna be the other normal girl. That's my, I don't know a lot about them. All I know is Monica's evil. No, I don't know if Monica's evil. So, what do you think? It's very freeing if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is it. A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Excuse me, I was yawning. When I performed out loud, it could be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I guess you could say I've had some kind of epiphany recently. It has been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about this deep stuff like that, but it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixed on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it sound perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to go on something down on the paper and try to tidy it up later. Anyway, to think about this is, if you keep your pen at the same spot for too long, you get just a big dark puddle of ink. If you move your hand and go with the flow, that's my advice for today. Thank you for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than anticipated, as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sari and Monica are happily chatting. I lay my eyes on Yuri and Natsuki. They're usually exchanging sheets of paper sharing their retrospective poems. As they read in tandem, I watched their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows flew in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, sorry, did you say something? I wish nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thank you. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Yes, the symbolism. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Is it? Is it though? Literally. How can that be cute? I know that. Oh, sorry, I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try too that hard to say something nice? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who I actually liked it. Damn. Which people did, by the way. Sari liked it, and Larry did too. So based on that, I gladly give some of you my suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. No, sorry. Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a lot of time re-establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And literally liked my poem too, you know. Yeah, he even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh shit, the music stopped. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested trying to protect our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... you're just, Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're jealous that Larry appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How'd you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And that you're full of yourself. It's fucking clown music. No. If I was full of myself, I would have deliberately gone out of my way and do everything overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? If I was the one with whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Larry started showing up. What the fuck does that mean? Natsuki. Oh, sorry, Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Who's in that? Oh, Natsuki. Oh. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as they just noticed I was standing there. Larry. She's just trying to make me look bad. It's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself, I'd learn to appreciate the more simple writing is more effective. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making poems that all convolute for no reason? The meanings jump out on the reader, not to force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Larry. Wait. There's a reason to have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and more meaning the most efficiently. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself, but it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Larry? Well? Someone save me. Literally, the clown music is amazing. How did I get dragged to this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I'm with, I'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... brother. Who do I choose? Because I want to get higher standing with one of them, you know? But I don't want to... I like both of them. I don't like Monica, you know? Monica's the only one I really don't like. I like both Natsuki and Yuri. I'm just gonna say help me, sorry. Literally the cop-out. Wait, I wasn't reading the words. Natsuki, Yuri... I can't bring myself... But Yuri's expression is so defensive, I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sorry. Eh? Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making... Sorry is uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting, knowing you're making your friend feel like this? Larry. That's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It is unfair to interject their own feelings about our conflict. Yeah, unless Sari wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Oh, the clown music is back. She would never. Oh, sorry. She would never. Your immaturity has made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop. Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. I love them because they're all of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings about just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... well... Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Hilarious. Sorry. Sari stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sari is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods her head in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I could organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't bring myself to interject. As a person, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess it just means Sari is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead sometimes, but she's weirdly suspicious that she knows of exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes the two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles at me sweetly, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If I could only get the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. What I would say if it was worth it. It was alright, mostly. Well, Larry, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. The neat thing was to talk to everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn about something more about poems that everyone likes. With any luck, That means that at least I could do better in my job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Larry, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hehehe. Sari beams at me. It's truly been a while since we really spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sorry. What what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. In case I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Larry, it's nice to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone makes me the happiest. And everyone really likes you, too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It certainly still doesn't cut on the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? This guy's creepy, bro. This guy's like, does it really need to just not be a relationship? I can't just be friends with these women? Hey, you know? This guy's a weirdo. This guy doesn't... We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sari. I pat Sari on the shoulder. I said more to myself than her. But it's easy to use Sari as a internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh, another poem. You ready for this shit? Do you want to go first this time? Alright. Do things that you think would impress everyone but Monica. Oh yeah, Monica is in there. Sunset? Alright. I'll do fantasy. I'll do bunny. I'll do lollipop. Amazing. I'll do infinite. Ooh, the infinite in eternity would go fire. Sorry, it's your choice. Yeah, you're right. Got it. What do you mean? Literally. That sucks. I'm gonna say sensation. Sparkle. I'll do strawberry. I'll do... Tenacious. What does variance mean? Okay. Like a variant. Okay. Flower. Do misfortune. Boy, if you did poems, you lame. Okay. I'll do happiness. This is the shittiest poem ever. Another day passes and it's time for a club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here. Literally. No, literally. I mean, I haven't had to deal with it, but you get it. That's a chair in the closet. Literally. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room as the usual scene greets me. Hi, Larry. Yo, sorry. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hehehe. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get used to. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always a simple thing to you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you look at your purse, sorry? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted you to look at it. Clary nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch, gets it open. Uses it upside down because it swoops on its desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Ahaha. I knew it. I could sense right through you, sorry. Aw, that's not fair. She was trying to get me to pay for it? Damn. How do you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. Either you're not hungry or you want an excuse to take a walk. Or you're just cranky that you forgot to spend all your money so that I could lend you some. But here's one more thing. You're always hungry. She's literally me. I'm always hungry. This leaves only one option. Ooh, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, it means you deserve to feel guilty. What the fuck? Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening to him. Her face is always in the book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Larry to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, sorry. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford, and frankly, after putting a mischievous stunt like that, your suffering isn't fair enough retribution. Oof, I did this beaten up. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's the fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the retribution. That. She's literally me, bro. She doesn't know how to spell, she sucks at poems. Maybe she's the girl. Still, coming from you, Satori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Hehehehe. Don't let her fool you. Oh, don't let her fool you. Sari knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club even before she told me. But you knew that you wouldn't come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me a little more credit than that, Sari. Hehehe. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sari in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Cat! Ow! What was that? What? A cookie? Sure enough, there's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sari glances around. Is it a miracle? Have I paid for my retribution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ahaha. Did Natsuki throw a cookie at her? What the fuck? I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you for hitting me with a cupcake. I mean, Sari hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Suddenly tears rapidly wrap her as she takes one big bite. So good! Suddenly claps her hands around her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through over a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Why do you think I gave you that one? Well, I think I gave you that one. Fine. I'm still happy that you share this one with me. Hehe. Sari gets out of her seat behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Aw, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sari off of her. Oh. Suddenly, Sari leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey. That's hilarious. She only got close to her just so she could take her cookie. That's actually hilarious. Did you seriously just do that? Natsuki takes a mouthful and trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sari? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Yeah, that's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. So Dana, what do you think she was doing? I think she was out murdering somebody. I think she just hid the body. I think there's probably still blood on her. Literally. I'm sorry. Super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chooses the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was at study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. Sure you did. You probably were murdering. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it because I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe I could, once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Larry. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean to pressure anything you like that. Ah, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So did I miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Saturday's mischievous escapade, and I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has settled down already. Sorry, somehow already finished her entire cookie. Rose a muncher. Yuri is back to her book. Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Why is Natsuki in the closet? Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down onto the nearest desk, and how am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and listening up to Sari's conversation with Monica. Well, we're probably gonna seem really lame compared to the other clubs, though. We can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. It is not at all, you know. We need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to our creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? No. Even if we come to the most fun thing ever, no one will come to the first place. It's a literature event. It's the most important figure to get people to show up in the first place, you know? After they come, we could do something to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sari is talking real seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Good point. In case, do you think the food will do the trick? What kind? Oh well, I guess we could. Cupcakes. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sari is still her usual self, but there underneath lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding motivation and all, Sari could put her mind onto things and make them come to life. I suppose that's the end why I let her up getting on my case about things. But I can't help to wonder why I wanted to see the world. What would it be like to see the world through her eyes? Ooh, I opened my eyes to find Sari's face filling my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late, aren't you? Again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I got over my shawl if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sari. That's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. It's not very convincing. How many days in the past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look at Sari, it's written all over you. Sari glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly at a Russian this morning. Your hair sticking out all around here. I wrung my fingertips to the sound of Sari is trying to straighten out. Man, you really need to brush for this. My hair is really hard to get it right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe the stain off my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. You meanie. Don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sari, why do you think you have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. I'm sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her razor from the bottom. Once you see how better it looks, you'll change your mind. What the fuck is this angle? This is like when that mode on your camera. You know what I'm talking about? The 0.5. You know what I'm talking about? It looks like the 0.5. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have friends who does this kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm very happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. That button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I should have fully close the button near her chest. Does this mean, does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. Have you ever buttoned it up and then noticed it doesn't fix anymore? What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sari's blazer buttoned up like this? It's so stuffy. Ugh, it's not worth it at all. Sari hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Brother, I just buttoned it up. The one that you just sent me. Is that real? What's the onion? It kicked me out of the voice chat for some reason. Can you still see the stream? Okay, it's a satirical what? What were you saying? Hold on, I'll watch this video later. The onion. I'll watch the onion video later. Because I don't want to watch it on stream, you know? Phew. That's so much better. Sari pulls out her arms and twirls around. So if I keep this unbuttoned, I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, he wouldn't ever let you do things like this. And you would take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. And you would take care of me better than anyone else would. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well anyway, try and focusing on to wake up a little earlier. Once you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. Hehe. I guess we're really taking care of each other and taking care of ourselves. Well, I guess so, huh? Maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, sorry. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Oh, fucking Monica. Jesus Christ. Okay, everyone. Yeah? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share our poems we wrote now? Yay! Larry, can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sarah still trots away to retrieve her poem. Right, you choose first. Who are we choosing first? Sari? Alright. Literally. Sari. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Larry. Eh? I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem. Eh? Ugh. You're too honest sometimes, Sari. No, but really, I really want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sari, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea why I like it either. Oh, nice. Jeez. I'm sure Sari's been a little bit more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. You sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it, but I understand you better than a lot of people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not like it's just a poem, it's a Larry poem. It makes me feel extra special. I could feel it in your feelings. Sari hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sari. Why is my Siri on? You're so weird, Sari. I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. It makes me feel things. It must be a good poem. I'm not sure exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is pretty much a important part of this thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want me to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you always think about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. But I sometimes like sad poems. Sometimes a bit of both. There's a word for that, right? There's a word I'm looking for. Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and are sad. Happy and sad. I guess I could see you liking something sad. I guess I can't see you liking something sad, sorry. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud, in your head, a sad poem helps you get a little rain cloud, a little hug. It makes you a happy, nice rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. What? It is? Maybe I'm better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Larry. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Alright. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams, little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together in a bunch like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pick out one. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. In the bottle I put on a shelf with all other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. In bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night, night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles, deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scrapping and scrapping, I blow off the dust in some bottle caps. It doesn't feel like the time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, I come in my friends, and they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frankly pull them from the shelves one after another, holding them out for each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the wall between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but I hear an echo inside my head. This one's really dark. You know? This is like giving out happiness, but it's never being returned, you know? That and, like, no matter how much happiness you could feel for someone, you can't make them feel that. Wow, I thought she was all happy. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking about it too hard. At this point, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like it's meant to express myself this way. It helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sorry has always been a habit of obsessed with something, before dropping it no more than a week later. I wondered if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, should I pick the next girl? Yeah. Let's get rid of Monica. I don't want to talk to that bitch. Hi again, Larry. How is the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. I like this one. It makes me think of something Saori would like. Is that so? You and Sally are really good friends, right? You would be surprised if you had all sorts of things in common. Ah, well. You may be good friends, but Saori are actually really different. Well, maybe that may be the case, but there are also some similarities that you would expect. That's why she talks about you. It feels like the two of you really care about each other's well-being, even if you show in different ways, end up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that you kind of get the vibe when you're reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Suri has kind of gentle feel to it. I could tell she liked exploring with emotions and happiness and sadness. I knew someone who's so sad would enjoy sad things. Someone so happy would enjoy sad things too. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. To each their own. And I shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. Or you should be afraid to experiment either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like this one turned out. I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. The colors save me. What the fuck? The colors won't stop. The bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, playing like chalkboard at a turntable, playing vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Okay, she's definitely a load me. You see how Monica is like a fucking weirdo? It's a bit more abstract than your last one. I guess you could say it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with the space on my paper. Choosing where I space out my words totally changes the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. I wrote the lines really short to make it feel like we're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem isn't the right question. Poems can be abstract, a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So it's pointing it that way. Not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you feel yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What? Wait, that's creepy. That's hella creepy. Don't forget to save your game. You never know what happened when you might want to change your mind or something unexpected happens. But what this tip even... Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening. That's super fucking creepy. Let's go. I know. I've like, I don't know what exactly what happens, but I know some crazy shit happens, you know? No, I didn't know that. Yeah. Damn. Let's go Natsuki. That kind of makes me interested in Monica, you know? If she's more aware than the others. Natsuki. Huh? Well, it's really not any worse than your last one, but I can say it's better. I can't say it's better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, it isn't... Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Is that why I could read their thoughts? Because, is it meta? Is this the meta quest? That's cool. I'm glad I'm glad I could see someone recognize my experience. Well, keep practicing, maybe you'll be as good as me someday. Something tells me not to completely miss the point. Come to think of it, it reminds me of Sari's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you're friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength, but you never really struck me as her type. Sari has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Like, it's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That's a little unnecessary. But I think it's the kind of weight, if it weren't for me, she probably would fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say that we take care of each other in our own way. Well, whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wrinkly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing her favorite song. Every time she sang chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy had helped me and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders. So her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She talks about spiders. If it's her friends start to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross, the world would be better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone. The bro. That's amazing. Literally. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I'm just warming up. I hope you don't think it was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is probably straightforward in this problem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complex issues with simpler analogies. Sometimes as PL, people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree with the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course you know people like that. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it about easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. It's something that you're afraid people find out and make fun of you and think less of you. But that makes people just stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? And people really need to learn respect for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that, and I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I like writing unless there's a good message to take. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I don't want people to think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so you look forward to it. Alright, Yuri next. Let's see what you've written for today. This is pretty good, Larry. Were you influenced by seeing everyone's writing styles yesterday? I guess you could say that. I was just a bit surprised by everyone differently writes. I respect you for trying new things. So you don't need to be afraid. Be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to brain turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. Write down to see things you hear. That's the one way you can truly enable your reader to see in your mind. It is very intimate exercise. I see. It's a very interesting technique. Thanks you for sharing. I have a little example of that if you'd like to read. Of course. It's the poem I wrote for today. Is it the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Oh my god, the raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a quiet snack. My attention was caught by the skittering of a raccoon outside the window. That was, I believe, for the first time I noticed my strange tendency as an ordinary human. I give raccoon a piece of bread as my subconscious was aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon is fed will always come back for more. Enticing the beauty of cutting my knife was the symptom. The bread was my hungry curiosity, the raccoons an urge. The moon in its phase and reflects much more light cutting off my life. The same light glints in the eye of the raccoon, my friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, and perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has been taking a falling to me. You could say that we've gotten used to each other, and the raccoon becomes more hungry more frequently, so then bread is always handy. Every time I burnish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. The rush of blood, classic living and conditioning. I slice the bread and feed it. I feed myself again. Do you know what this sounds like, Daniel? It kind of sounds like she's hurting herself. This does not sound good. Literally. Damn. What? Literally. I gotta save him with my psychology. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I could see that. I could see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Yeah, that's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Wait, I'm using the wrong freaking accent, Jesus Christ. Using the poem as a canvas to express vividly imaginary and conveying emotions using through them. Yeah, if I take it as face value, then they can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, what the fuck is happening? Well, I think it's sometimes that different people can relate to the in their way. I wanted to express feelings it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It is the sorts of things I usually force to keep to myself, so sometimes I enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Huh? Did Natsuki also write? Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? Something about ridicule for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. Does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. Well, that's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing with me. After all, I haven't learned to embrace my weirdness. I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting for a little bit now, but I'm glad you're such a good listener. Okay, everybody. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so everyone can come sit in the front of the room. Is this something about a festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for a festival? It's not like we can put anything good in just a few days. We just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. This is a concern of mine as well. I don't really want it to do any last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. You're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Suri has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yes, we're going to having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during our event. But the cool part is we're going to let anyone come up on stage and recite poems too. Sari is putting on posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sari's been collecting a poster, hold it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't start putting these posters, or did you? Well, I did. Do you really think that's a bad idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I did sign up for this thing, you know. There's no way I'm going to perform in front of a group of people like that. I agree. Sorry. How do you do a Russian accent? I agree with Notsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it usually shakes her head and cheer. Guys, no, sorry. I understand where they're coming from. Remember, Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems into a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put on such a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And more people who perform will better show everyone what the literature is about. Yay! It's expressing our feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And for those reasons, we're all in a club today. Don't you want to share it with others, to inspire them to sing the feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And it takes standing in front of them for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then you can do it. They were both remained silent. Sari looks worried. I guess it leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sari and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we could do is help them out at least. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsu didn't have any arguments left. Oh. Okay, fine. I guess we have to get over with it. Alright, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Ugh. Yuri dejectedly glances around the room at everyone's expectant faces. Sad. Oh, sorry, sigh. So, I guess I don't really have a choice. Ah, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. The club is seriously going to be the death. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's dark. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose the poem of yours. We're going to be practicing reciting them in front of each other. Sorry, how do you do country voice again? No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the whole club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica puts her nose for a good poem. She has a mind to decide herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is They Fly, The Way They Fly. Who's reciting her poem? Click on the voice feels around. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows that exactly how to put her emotion behind each line. She recites, bringing the words to life. This is something she's done before, or is she simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sari looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. I was hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sari? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up, keeping her head down while she walks over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You could do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. This moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Tree gets absorbed in her books. Her clear words transform into sharp syllables in a fierce and confident woman. Full of twists in turns and structure, and she enunciates with perfect timing. Must be a rare glimpse of the water. Must be a rare glimpse of the whirring fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into chaotic glitches around her, and she's bewildered even by herself. It is up to me to save the situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward. Yuri gets the recognition she deserves. I didn't want it. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we of course so caught off guard we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds a phone to her chest and she runs back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Yuri looks down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. She hops out of her chair and walks towards the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sorry. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's a poem, so it would be better that way. I see. Okay then. Sarah begins her poem. Somehow it feels soft. Voice was perfect. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was a perfect match. This poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sorry is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sari's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sari means when she likes my poems. I guess this will reach more deeply into someone I thought knew me through and through. Sari finishes the applaud. I did it. Good job, Sari. Even Larry liked it. I guess it's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sari. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But that might be other poems work as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen your poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. You might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, that's how we practice on that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Maybe next time we'll make you a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have the time for the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Larry. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. I might as well let Larry lower everyone's standards before I have to do it. It's crazy. Literally. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get over with it. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I said before another poem, everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident about my own writing, I had to put my energy into it. Despite that, I finished. I received the plot anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else is. Don't worry about it so much. I think less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. Oh, sorry, more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something you'll improve on over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alrighty then. That leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem's called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, the sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little enthused, her poem has a rhyme, a rhythm to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style. It works surprisingly well when spoken aloud, and the words feel like they bounce up and down, giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. Well, that wasn't bad, so was it? Easy for you to say. It's better not to make me do that again. You better not make me do that again. Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put whatever face I want on other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I didn't think it'd be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry so much about the festival. I want to say everyone thank you for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you will have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem, get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time. You'll be reciting. Geez, I should probably find another poem to recite instead. That's fine too. I guess that it doesn't have to be your own. I'm pleasantly surprised you are putting all this effort into the club. It makes me really happy. Oh yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but try to write your poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we play a shot on finishing it tomorrow, and we'll have to work on the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big event. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm of Sori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. I'm in impressing Monica. They'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sari? Yep. Look at you two always going home. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Ehehe. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice. Sorry. It must be a... Sorry, not wrong thing. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Literally. It's okay, Larry. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sari once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot have already changed. But today Sari is being a little bit quieter on the usual way home. Hey Sari. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to... Sorry, fumbles with her words. So let's just say one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You kind of put me on the spot here. Brother, do you see the choice I have right now? Literally. What should I say? Because I like Yuri, but I like Sari. If I say I walk home with Yuri, she's probably gonna shoot me or something, you know? Well, she looks like the normal one, right? Oh, I see what you're saying. But what if you... That would suck. What if Yuri's listening? You gotta play Red Dead Redemption. Why can't I say I would walk home with both of you? Why can't I just be friends with these people? I don't want relationships. Who do you think I should go for, Sari or Yuri? Fuck you, I know you're not. Fuck you. Who do you like more? I know, but I'm asking. Here's my fear. I know what this game entails, you know? Like, I know that this game gets a little crazy. I'm worried I say... Here's my two thoughts. If I say I walk home with Yuri, Yuri's gonna get mad, you know? Or she's gonna be depressed and, like, do something crazy, you know? Here's my other thing. I say I walk home with Yuri, but then later, if I get a chance to walk home with Yuri, and I choose that, she's gonna be like, why the fuck do you lie to me? You know? But also if I say I walk home with Yuri, then I can't walk home with Yuri, you know? But also like, what if Yuri's listening in, you know? And she's like, gets super depressed or something, you know? You know what I'll do? I'll romance all of them. Not all at the same time, obviously, that would be so scumbag. But this is what I'll do. I'll romance one of them one at a time. So this run I'll go Sayori, right? And the next run I'll go Yuri. And the next run I'll go other bitch. And then next time I'll go I forgot her name, no, it's okay. Next run I'll go Monica. Gross. Monica? Okay, I would still walk home with Yuri. Did you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you seem really like going home together. I wouldn't ruin just I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Larry. Thank you. Time to reload the save. No, I'm kidding. You think about me sometimes. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to do so. Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I can't really figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, the point of speculating is that it's never gonna happen. Conversation trails off. It's kind of weird to think of to care so much about. If I kind of respect her, I want to keep her happy too. And again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what happened all that time? Oh hell yeah, you ready for this poem? Alright, I'll go first. What would Sayori like? Let's go melancholy. You know? You're next. Perfect. Let's go raindrops. Precious. I'm gonna say imagination. I'll say giggle. No, I'll say vivid. Let's go pink. No, let's go sugar. No, color. Fear or cheer? There's no fear. Let's say fluffy. Let's say hope. Warm. Let's say cry. Let's say existence. Socks. So you actually want? Okay. Let's say amazing. Go ocean. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yes. You must have had a lot of determination. Starting a club this new year and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. I remember that the club won't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy for all of you willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's the whole school day of school that we get to play and all eat all kinds of delicious food. It sounds a bit like sorry all of a sudden. Monica, don't they usually have fried squid? Squid. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, the joke makes no sense in translation. Ah, never mind. Let's focus. Literally meta. Oh yeah, that's creepy. I just got that. Because it was Japanese. Now it's, you know. Let's just focus on our own event now. Hehehe. Fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as your raise the salaries anyway. Excuse me. Where's Sari anyway? Oh, there you are. Sari is sitting at a desk in the corner room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sari. Wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Ah. Sorry. Don't mind me. You could just go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? I just feel like you're a little bit off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you're worrying too much about me. I'm fine, you see? She gives me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sari before turning back to everyone else, but the conversation was already disappeared with everyone back to the usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she knew anything about Sari recently. Since we've been preparing for the festival, they must have spent a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling papers on the desk. Larry, what's up? Hey, it might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sari lately? Anything up with her? What do you mean? Maybe I'm reading it into a little too much. She seems overly a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed about her. Monica peers across the room at Sari, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser across and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Larry. You certainly know a lot of her other... Yeah, but she never really liked this. She's always talked about me, about things that bother her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just want to ask if I can do anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she's just having a hard time breaking up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying maybe the thing on her mind is you, Larry. Me? How on earth can you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sari talks about you more than anyone else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier since you joined the club. It's a little extra light turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sari is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different than it's always been. You're so funny, Larry. Have you thought of maybe you've always seen her so cheerful because that's just how he is around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do we do now anyway? What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so just forget about what I said. I'll talk to her. Try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica sits in front of the desk and walks away. Sari is sitting. I watch her deal down Sari and gently talk to her. Her voice is so quiet I can't hear from her. I sigh and sit myself down. I know it's taught me to worry about everyone else. Is it possible when she's behaving like this? Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? When it feels like I'm behaving out of the ordinary, there's something I could do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me over the book, but she looks away, clearly flustered over her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I'm never seen Yuri approach anyone that started causing her on record, so I have no choice to approach her about myself. Now it's easier for me to do that. I stand up in front of my desk and sit next to her on I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Well, I actually didn't even do anything. But I could tell you want to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you going to tell I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that you do a lot. It's hard for me to spot based on your posture. It wasn't so hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was standing or anything. I didn't want to do anything creepy like that. In case you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are concerning of those who are willing to share others in that person. Of course, there are certainly those who find most comfortable in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share with others what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. It's just feeling a bit uneasy about Sari. Sari? She seems a little bit off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. Sorry, I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that is quite romantic. Eh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something so stupid. It's not that, it's just I didn't want you to misunderstand. Sorry, I've been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. then perhaps it is unusual for it to be dismissive about their feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it too much. Literally, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. There are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you know them. Ah, so you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sari is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what's going on the inside of her head. She may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel concerned for her. But in that case, I looked she was occupying her. She was fully occupying her thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sorry. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. You really suddenly look deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I averse my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are even untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover your feelings if you weren't aware they were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings, but I'm not as sophisticated as you. That is not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking off my mind the whole thing anyway. Oh, Monica again. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out the classroom. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone's going to read their poems and I do the same. I make contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sarui. Who should I show my poem to first? Alright, Daily, you're choosing. Yeah, you're choosing. Okay. They flat now? This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. It's about as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's really just not my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly glad you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, at least I'm trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, if you ended up scaring me, what if you end up scaring me away? That's not like I would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out with here, even if I have to put up with you. Good. That's because Owl connects with my stomach. Didn't she hit me? Oh, I wouldn't mind scaring you away after all. Maybe I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny there. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just wash my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds out her poem. It's like nothing ever happened. Holy shit, this one's long as fuck. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching behind your sight, a sea of sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you dream about every day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. And away you go, you thought you had left to go. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathed in your sunbeams and hold in my hand. Wash your insecurities in salty sea. Let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in the footprint trail. Let's set you free in my windy sail. Remember the reasons I got. You're full of wonder and press my lips to mine. I'll be your beach that washes you away. I'll be your beach that you dream about every day. I'll be your beach that makes your heart leap. I'll in a way, God, fuck. If you let me be your style, I'll be your beach, your own escape. You'll never love yourself again. Or you'll learn to love yourself again. I wonder who she's romantically involved with. Yeah, I felt I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write about something nice. With a message for months. Also, that was way more complex. I thought it was just gonna be like beer, truck, you know? Besides, the beach is awesome. It's kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, it is sand, you know? I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough, it gets everywhere. So you decide to write about the beach first, then came up with that message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic for Rose Proud about, whatever. You really can see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and try to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. It's not really like I care. I just didn't anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being some kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with that doing it once in a while. At the very least, it was just good practice. You know what I think, Daniel? I think Natsuki likes Yuri and not me. Yeah. Because think about it. She was like, take all your pain away. She was like she was talking about, and her poems are very similar to Yuri's, you know? And like, the person she's describing in these poems is not me, you know? It's Yuri. Anyway, who should I see next? I choose? Let's go Yuri. Yuri. Well done, Larry. You definitely improved your writing over the past few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need you to remember to thank Monica, as we all felt a little bit awkward at first, but now it seems like we're enjoying sharing each other's writing and seeing what the others think. I can't really disagree, and I was afraid the whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend time with all the girls in the club. It's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing. I guess do some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Larry? Well, you know, I like to say writing's a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. And it doesn't matter what you're good without either. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know. As everyone, I believe that the most important thing is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or other. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated in your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Eh? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh? For me, to become someone whose opinion is so fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. You see, I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little used to it. Overthinking, being disliked. Yuri, what am I even saying? I'm sorry I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making. The womb of the earth concoctually meets the surface under a clean blue sky and expansive bliss, but underneath the gray and rolling clouds an endless enigma. An easy way to get lost in the where everyone would be found can only be a sad castle where the sand is wet, where the sand is wet, where the tongue kind, where the fucking Jesus Christ, I cannot read script. Will gently lick at the foundations. Will you give in? Will you all of a sudden send crashing down in a blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, and yet we build the sand castles. I build those Sing, I build those castles in the sky. I think you sing. Wait, you know what I mean. I stand where the foam is around my ankles, where the toes squish into the sand, where the safety air is therapeutic, where the salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is powerful yet gentle. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. I turn back and abandon my piece, arrayed at the shore. Despite forward and whatever. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about, but I did my best to make it before the pleat. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything, did she? She just wanted to write about the same topic again. I suppose it's better to compare our different writing styles or process like that. It was her idea anyway. Knowing her, it's not a surprise that she would want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have any particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It could be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts for once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. I was too sorry. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Larry. Thanks. Sorry, you've been quiet, a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. I'm just a little tired today. Do you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? If I only want to see a smile on your face. Oh, alright. Hey Larry, I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah. I guess the only one who likes this one the most. Why? Why don't you want to get closer with everyone else? Oh shit, the music stopped. Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean that I need to try so hard to impress them. I still want to understand you the most, Satori. I know sometimes you have to put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. This is how the poem came out. Sometimes I feel like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes I try to write. So sometimes it's easier to write when thinking about you. Sorry? No? Larry? Oh, she's crying. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sorry, as you always say all of a sudden. It's fun. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sorry? I go around the room and make sure no one noticed. Sorry. I probably never said this, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Cherry cigarette. She still the cigarette. Finally, she got herself a on as well. It's nothing, Larry. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. Ha ha ha. I promise it won't happen again. She just smiles for everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sorry. Tell me to come with you today, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Damn. She just leaves without letting me read her poem? That's sad. She tries to put on a facade for other people, you know? Alright, well, I'm dead. So. I'm actually deceased, bro. Wait, what is this? What? Daniel. I'm guessing this comes in later. This is so interesting. Oh, no. This is so interesting. I guess this is the computer they use for school. There's a what? Metaverse? Interesting. Yeah. This is so interesting. Yeah, where's the clown one? This is it. This is hilarious. This is a banger. This game is creepy, bro. What does that mean? That's so interesting. I can't wait for this game to get like horror, you know? Because now this game is like, you know? This is pretty awesome though. But it's late as fuck, bro. I'm going to bed. Well, I'm not going to bed actually. I just want to end the stream. I was just saying that for the stream. You know, the nobody watching. I am still on stream? Oh. Oops. Hold on. How do I exit? I'm trying to exit. Do I just close the game? Literally.